Right, hello girls, welcome to your first ball skills challenge. Okay, this is a taster of what's going to come for the next half term. Okay, through these ball skills challenges, we're going to be doing some catching, some throwing, some hitting and some kicking. Okay, all to do around our different types of balls. So our footballs, our netballs, whatever you've got, we're going to use. Okay, if you don't have a football, that's fine. If you've got a tennis ball, that's great. If you haven't got any ball, okay, let's be imaginative, we can use a rolled up pair of socks. Okay, so we're going to use what we've got at home. Okay, so just a quick one for me today. What we're going to do really simply is we're going to go through 4 different steps. There's going to be some extensions to each one, okay, but we're going to challenge ourselves. So first one, nice and easy. We're going to get our ball and we're just going to throw it up in front of us and catch it. When we're talking about our catching, what do we want our hands to look like? Okay, I like to have my hands quite spread out. Okay, so when I'm catching the ball, my hands, I've got a lot of area to catch that ball. Obviously, if you're catching a bigger ball, maybe a basketball, a netball, a football, your hands might be a little bit more towards the sides. Okay, I've got one here actually. So if you were catching a bigger ball, you might want to get your hands underneath it, okay, but they're obviously a bit more towards the sides. With our tennis ball, we want to get our hands underneath it. I like to cross my little fingers so they stay nice and together. I don't have big gaps in between my hands. So, really easily, we want to have our feet shoulder width apart. I'm always going to be looking at the ball. Always looking at the ball all the way into my hands. I might have to move my feet. Okay, we're going to do that 10 times, just really easy. Really simple, keep watching that ball. If you want to challenge yourself, okay, you can do it one-handed. Okay, one-handed to right hand to right hand, or one hand, left hand, and you're non-dominant. So I'm right-handed, so my left hand is my non-dominant hand. I can throw it up and catch it. Again, I'm watching that ball all the way into my hands. Next one, okay, so we've got 2 hands, catching 2 hands, catching 1 hand. Okay, otherwise, other one as well. Next one, we're going to throw it up, spin, and catch the ball as well. Notice that I was watching the ball when it was in the air. Okay, so I'm still watching it as I'm spinning around. Okay, you might want to not do that too many times because you might get a little bit dizzy. Or change the direction that you're spinning. Okay, so you spin the other way. Oh, missed it there. We all miss it sometimes, that's fine. Okay, spin. And spin the other way and catch it. So our hands are together and I'm watching the ball all the way. Okay, well done. Also remember when we're throwing the ball up, not to throw it too high. Remember we've got a ceiling maybe, okay? Or some lights, we don't want to be breaking any lights. So, just to go over, we've got 2 hands catching. We've got our one-handed catching with my dominant hand and my catching one-handed with my non-dominant hand. We want to do 10 of each. Okay, so that's 30 catches already. Then we're going to do we'll do 5 spins because we don't want to get too dizzy. 5 spins. Then we're going to throw the ball up, our 3rd one. Let's throwing the ball up and clapping. Seeing how many claps we can do before the ball comes down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 claps for me to start with. Again, be careful of the distance that you're throwing the ball up. Okay, you might want to do this outside so you can get the ball a little bit higher. Always watching that ball, okay? So keeping our eyes on the ball. Next one, we're going to throw the ball up. We're going to touch the ground. Oh, I've had to catch that one-handed, okay? And then we're going to catch that. Touch the ground and then catch it, okay? 10 of those, so 10 of each of these. Next one, we're going to throw the ball up, spin. Okay, I didn't do that. I'm going to spin and touch the ground. So, spin, touch the ground, and then try and catch the ball. That one was a little bit more difficult. Spin, touch. Oh, I caught it. Okay, so that one's a little bit more difficult. Throwing the ball up, spinning, touch the ground, and then ready to catch. Okay, always watching that ball. The last one is we're going to stand nice and still, throw the ball over our head, and try and catch it behind us. Okay, so throw the ball over, I'm watching it. I've nearly caught that. 3rd time lucky. Caught it behind me, okay? So we've caught it behind us. One more extension for any of these, if you want to have a go, is try and do it on one leg. So we're catching on one leg. Obviously your leg might get a bit tired, so you can change over, okay? Have a little go. Good luck, keep moving, keep smiling.